up, guys? Welcome back to Seeds of B&G. Sorry we've been a little bit slacking on the videos, but we've still been out here working. This is real kind of busy season for us right now. This is our second year out here on the homestead. If you've been watching us from the beginning, you know that the house is just now coming up on being a year old. But I got out here today, cleaned out the chicken coop. Let's see if anybody's gonna clean out the chicken coop, added fresh hay, cleaned out the nesting boxes, letting it air out. Doing pretty good right there. But of course, you know I come out here, Jack gotta show off, gotta be seen, gotta be heard. But you see all this hay down here? I took some of what was inside of the chicken coop and made pretty much a giant mountain. And it was pretty funny watching the chickens go to the top of it and just start scratching and digging. And now it's flat. I don't know what just happened, but now it's flat. But like I said, we've been busy. Let them hear it, Jack. They ain't gonna let them hear it. I'm gonna turn the camera, then you're gonna do it. Watch. Alright, maybe he's proving me wrong. Like clockwork. Alright, Alicia and I did some running around this morning. Woke up pretty early. Went out to one of our farm stores here locally to Central North Carolina. Got us, let's see, what's this? 6 foot by 300 roll of fabric cloth. And we put down 1, 2, 3, pretty much 4 if you double those up. But we was able to get the ground covered back here where we're gonna have the greenhouse. The greenhouse is probably gonna be 20 foot by, I may do a 20 by 24 or 20 by 28 or something like that. But this whole area, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 may be covered with the greenhouse, or at least part of it. So we want to go ahead and get those weeds to stop growing here, and we're gonna finish this up. I don't know if we're gonna finish it tomorrow. The ground was still pretty soft, but we can't keep making excuses and letting the weather, well, I guess you can let the weather dictate, but we're trying not to let the weather dictate, you know, our progress. So it rained a little bit last night, but we put extra staples down. Hopefully we're able to keep it down and the wind won't tear it all up again. But we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back either tomorrow or later on this week. We should be dry all next week, and we're gonna finish putting it down. Like I said, I think we got another roll, so we should be able to do another 4 or 5 strips here to cover that up. And these two we believe are salvageable. And this row that's over here, she has a rosemary here, but we may just leave this naked and put flowers there. All the way down here, you know, what's this, 4 or 5 feet? So 4 or 5 feet across, we're just gonna put down a whole bunch of wildflowers and see if we can invite the pollinators, the bees, the wasps, whatever moves pollen, butterflies, all that good stuff. Invite them over here to the garden so that they can help us spread everything out. But that's what we did today. I got a whole lot of chores going on. If you remember from a few videos ago, we was able to extend the pig pen. So we extended this over. It was, it did end right here, and we just had another panel going down right here. So it was 16 by 16. Right now we're looking at 16 by 32. I need to get out here, run the electric back around it. I may do 2 strands this time. Piglets can't get through. This is a hog panel, so they're real tight at the bottom, and it gets a little bit bigger at the top. I think it's maybe 1 inch, and then it goes up to maybe 4. But piglets can't get through the bottom, so I may run the electric where we have it there, and then maybe just a little bit higher one, just to kind of make sure we're keeping it hot and don't have pigs testing the fence and leaning up against it and things like that. We extended it because I'm gonna try to do maybe 3 or 4 pigs at a time this go round, instead of just 2. If you recall, we did lose a pig last year, right when we got like a real hard cold snap. I don't know if he got pneumonia or what happened, but we did end up losing one. So now that I know that's possible, I always knew it was possible, but you know, it happened. So now I'm gonna do everything I can to kind of plan, not plan for the, well, I guess plan for the worst, to combat that a little bit. I think I'm gonna build a little bit better shelter for the pigs. We had pallets, I had tarp. The pigs grabbed hold of the tarp and just start tearing it up towards the end there, which made it to where if it rained and got cold, it started raining through the pallets and things like that. So I believe what I'm gonna do this time is either get a solid piece of wood, put some shingles on it, maybe get some that corrugated roofing that people have on their sheds sometimes, or their chicken coops and things like that. I may try to get some of that roofing just to kind of make that water shed away from the pen altogether, away from their shelter. I need to get out here and clean out the waterer. I want to really make sure that I'm prepared. I'm going to spray out the feeder, get it mounted somewhere inside the pen, go ahead and get some pig feed and fill this up. I believe this is 55 or 60 gallon drum. I believe this holds 3 bags, and I believe the barrel itself can hold 4 or 5. I want to go ahead and get stuff in place. I probably won't get feed and things like that until I have pigs lined up and they're going to be here within a few days. I want to make sure I have all that good stuff. I actually could get the feed and leave it in the shed, but I hate field mice and all that. I have seen field mice out here, and something made this, I don't know if y'all can see this, I don't know what the heck to call it. This tunnel, that got dug in here. So I don't know if we got a mole, a groundhog, a vole, but it better not pop his head up when the pigs get in there. He might get stepped on. If he gets stepped on, he might end up being lunch. But moving along. So I am moving full speed ahead with my plan to possibly get goats. Or lamb, or goats and lamb. The hold up right now, as far as building the pen, I could go out and get the T-posts and the panel and all that stuff, or either get some electric fencing. But I don't really know what's the ideal spot for lamb or goat. But since we've been doing a little bit of networking, I was able to call an expert. So I should have Horner Acres on the property tomorrow to kind of give me some tips on where I should put goats, where I should put lamb. I really wanted to use this area here, but it may not be good. It's pine straw. There's not much that grow here. Goats like to eat from eye level on up, and lamb will graze. So I don't know if I could do something to go along the fence there, if I can use this area. And of course I have all this wooded area that I can use as well. So knowing that I have the wooded area, I just want to make sure I'm off to a good start. Horner Acres has some great stock to choose from. They've been kidding and lambing and just having babies all over the place. But I'm not educated enough on the animal to get it just yet. I've been doing some research, been studying, been looking at other videos and things like that, but not confident yet on where to put them. This can obviously come up, the deer feeder here. I still have the camera up. I see deer running through this field all the time, but that's really not been my focus. My focus has been growing food in the garden and getting some kind of a sustainable system going here on the property, and not so much so as focusing on attracting deer to the property. But need to come back here and get some of this trash up as well. Got trees falling down. We've been cutting down trees ourselves. I'm gonna walk over there in a second. But everything that looks like it's dead, I'm gonna come back here with a chainsaw and go get it and knock it down. Because the boys do ride their four-wheelers back here. I've been known to get on the four-wheeler and tear it up back here as well. But we don't want no tree falling on us. That's gonna be some bad juju right there. But say this area right here, if I was to fence it off, let this vegetation take off, this might be a pretty good spot for some goats. I'm trying to keep in mind that I need to be able to get a truck with a livestock trailer at least close to the pen. So anywhere in this area where I could drive through here might be a good spot. Or this frontage area here, make it all around the trees, possibly come out to about right here and take it all the way across. But I don't know. We'll look at that tomorrow. Don't know if y'all remember that tree that was this tree was up, and then it was half of it that was going across. Kind of matter of fact, I took down the tree that was beside it as well, I believe. But this tree was up and leaning up on another tree. Nope, it was leaning on this one right here. And I went to town, as you can see, trying to get it down. I cut this tree every way that I could. I see light through the other side of the tree, but it would not fall. Alicia and I got out here one day. I needed her to kind of spot the top of the tree, make sure nothing was going on up there. And I got down on the other side, and I ended up purchasing a gas chainsaw, so it stopped running out of battery, and we got the tree down. I've been coming out here cutting and logging, cutting this log up, trying to get it down to some manageable pieces. As you see over there, started a pile. We got this one coming down. This tree here still needs to come down, and this one in the middle is dead as well. I don't know how these trees died from the top. Most of them, like this tree here, the top of it was dead and rotted. And that's what was the scary part of, you know, not knowing when it was going to fall down. So I'm going to take the guessing out of it, and I'm going to go ahead and take down everything, excuse me, everything that looks like it could fall. Like I said, this one here, this one that's kind of curved over. I'm gonna see what happens with it when spring hits. But looking at this limb, it looks like it's dead already. That one's definitely dead. Got this one down. I need to get in here and finish chopping it up and pushing or pulling these logs out. My I don't have no diesel, so Johnny couldn't get cranked up today to come out here and do any work, and I didn't feel like going to the daggone store. But we're gonna move our compost out of this area. I've already scooped out a bunch of it. I may try to smooth it out just a little bit more. But we're gonna use this area. I'm gonna put some pallets down, and this is gonna be where I stack wood at. Compost is gonna kind of go back here around, not the big tree, but to the right of it. You might see a little pile there already of where I took some of the chicken coop material, put it back there. But that's kind of what we've been up to. I gotta figure out where to take all this daggone brush material. I may just push it to the back and burn it one afternoon, one morning, really, and go ahead and get that down. We got areas behind this that's kind of close to the fence line back there, where it's flat on that side. I really don't know where lamb and goat should go, but we're gonna figure it out. let's see. Oh, we may have to get another brooder as well. That's if y'all remember, when we had our chickens, we got the chicken brooder that we made out of this tote. So I'm gonna have to dust that off here pretty soon because I have 25. Yep, there we go. I have 25 Cornish cross chickens coming. They should be here. I think our chickens will be here the beginning of June. So I got a little bit of time to get ready for them. AJ and I need to make a chicken tractor, and I may run them down the fence line here. The plan was across the back, but we're gonna see. Like if I start seeing that they're able to work some magic with the grass as far as fertilizing, I'm gonna run them all across. I'm gonna run them all across the yard and make as much of it a nice, pretty green that I can. But that was it. Just want to give y'all a real quick update, quick walk around, let you know that we're still hooking and jabbing and moving and grooving around the homestead here. Got the grill all ready to put some pork chops up here. That'll be a quick little video. Might even do a short showing y'all the meat that we got from Jesse, our pig. That was our first animal that we had processed. And come June, July, August time frame, we will be processing these 25 chickens that I just talked about. It only takes I believe it's 6 weeks for them to grow out to be anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds, and that's plenty big for the chickens. I may leave half of them, or let's say 12 of them, full whole chickens, and then the rest of them I want to chop into pieces as far as legs, thighs, breasts. Use the carcasses or the mid portion of the chicken to make some chicken broth, and we'll be good to go. We want to expand this year. We're going to try to utilize this whole garden. Alicia's switching sides. I guess you don't supposed to grow stuff wherever you grew it the previous year. So where we had our watermelon and stuff over here, she's going to plant it over there. Squash, you know, everything's moving to a different spot. We're good out here today, and I'm about to go get this grill started. There you go. All right, y'all please like, comment, subscribe. Y'all come back now, you hear?